Hi everybody, this is Ryan Panacost, and today we're going to be doing some fan art. Now, fan art is when an artist or illustrator takes existing properties like Star Wars or Transformers or He-Man or whatever and does their own painting on it. Now, I've never done any fan art. It can sometimes skirt the line between being legal and not legal. And at the end of the day, if I'm not being paid for it, I'd rather tell my own stories rather than someone else's. But today we're making an exception because there was a game recently released called SoulSpark, and my friend and fellow illustrator Steve Prescott did all the illustrations for it. And he hasn't been paid for any of this work, so I'm trying to get as many people as I can to download and start playing this game because it's fun and the artwork is phenomenal. And this is also a good opportunity to show you what it's like to work for Magic, because I'm going to be taking another artist's sketch and character study and doing my own piece on it, which is what we do all the time as Magic artists. We take the concept work and bring it to final in a final piece. So today I've decided to paint this character from SoulSpark. I know it's one of Steve's favorites, and it's also a really cool design. Looks like a mandrill crossed with an alchemist, so it looks like a lot of fun. Alright, so my setup is basically the same as all my other paintings. I've got my gesso board here, and if this were a Magic card, there'd be a very tightly rendered drawing on there, but right now I just have this vague outline of where I want things to go. Today we're going to be using yellow ochre deep, transparent oxide red, pyroline red, nickel titanate yellow, and ultramarine blue deep. I have my photo reference all printed out, and I think I'm ready to get started. As you can see, I'm working on this painting in sections, and there's a couple reasons for that. First, since I'm not copying any one piece of reference directly, I needed to finish a small section first and then work the rest of the painting around that. So I established the face first because that was an area of greatest interest, and then I could work down the rest of the body through the neck, the arms, the shoulders, and finish the body that way. Another reason for working in small sections is that because I'm a parent, I don't really have long stretches of time to devote to a large area. And since I'm working wet into wet, any section I start needs to be resolved because by the time I get back to the painting, that section will be dry. And I'm never 100% certain what my work schedule is going to look like. I'm sure the parents out there will understand. So I really need to have a plan of action and plan ahead. Because everything I put down is essentially permanent. I couldn't really change the overall color or composition without a major effort. Since I'm essentially doing this painting in one pass, and also because I don't have much in the way of preparatory work, this painting is not going to be as realistic as some of my other work, but I don't think that's really important here. Really the point is to make things believable, to make sure that all the elements look like they belong in the same scene. So I'm pushing paint around, making things lighter or darker, and trying to get them to the point where they feel right. And that feeling really comes from experience, painting from life, painting from photo reference, and so I kind of know instinctively when things look okay. And hopefully I recognize that and I'm able to stop without overworking. Okay, so this painting's done. Please go to Steve Prescott's webpage and check out his artwork. And also please download SoulSpark onto your mobile device. You can find it in the iTunes store or just follow links on Steve's blog. I think it's really important that we support these artists and illustrators who are doing these passion projects because there's a lot of interesting stuff that comes of it. I'll be back with a new video in a couple weeks, and thanks for watching.